Well, hello. It's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC Live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. I'm known as Tyrone Cuffey on Facebook, and it's a pleasure to be with you all today. Okay, this is my 350 second, that's 352 live broadcast today, and I know that I have several people here, and I appreciate the fact that so many people showed up because I did not send out the link like I normally do, and sometimes, but I want to say that, you know, first I want to say that, we have Word Local in our local news here that Facebook has some issues, and what the issues is that they are doing some updating on Facebook in certain parts of the world, well, particularly here in the United States, here on the West Coast, and maybe some parts of Canada. I mean, some on the East Coast and some parts of Canada. So I could not post. I could not make up a link to put on my timeline where I would copy and send it to some other people. But I like to think that people have also subscribed to my YouTube channel, which they can just go to my YouTube channel and see when I launch, when I come on as I am now, and still could see my live broadcast, like I normally do. Now, I have posted my Google Hangout link if anybody would like to join me at some point. But if you like to, that's up to you. That's your choice. Because I'm always welcoming anybody who would like to talk to me about anything regarding our subject matter or in the Billion Coin. Okay? First, I'd like to thank my lovely wife for being here, who always supporting me. And I see you in the chat room. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank everyone here. I see I see people from the Bangladesh community and Christine Tangway, and I see, oh my gosh, I see people from the Bangladesh, Jocelyn. I see Jocelyn, and also Mr. I think I saw Noli. Hold on just a moment. I thought I saw him. Yeah, I see Mr. Noli, Nonito Rabel. Him and Jocelyn, they're from the Philippines. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting me. Okay, now, folks, I'm going through a little unusual for me, some health issues that my wife and I will talk about, but it's not something that cannot be controlled. And I will talk to her about that hopefully after this broadcast, because I discovered things that's going on with my health. But I like for all of y'all to keep me in your prayers. Where I may seem fine now, I don't seem. I'm feeling a little dizzy when I get out of the bed in the morning. I know what the problem is now. Okay, I know what the issue is. So, what I believe the issue is, put it that way. Okay, but anyway, but I'm feeling okay right at this moment. Praise God. All right, now, folks, let's go to the blog to see what we got going on there, and then we'll keep going from there for our live broadcast. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, it's really March Madness in Bangladesh, in the Bangladesh community. Okay, I know who this is. I think I saw this on Randy Wilson's live broadcast. And by the way, Mr. Noli, he saw he featured your he went through the blog and showed your 50 broadcast. He didn't know who you was, but he thought you from an Asian country. But I put in the chat room, put your name so he'll know who you are next time or if he goes to his chat room. But I go here, and this is one of our female broadcasters in Bangladesh. And folks, the great thing that I have to say about this is you can see how TBC has joined all of us. This is Janetu Padasu. I may not pronouncing her name correctly, but see, sometimes this person comes to my broadcast. This is a person from Bangladesh. But some men and women always support me so much from the country of Bangladesh. And it's great to see how TBC has joined us, because Because essentially what I'm saying here is that often when you see people from other countries, at least here in the United States, it's always seemed to be a war or something negative or bad has happened in their country, and I don't want to see that. It's great. It's great to see people pleasant. You know, to link all of us here in our TBC community. So I'd like to thank admin for creating this magnificent opportunity for all of us because it affects all of us, all of mankind, all humanity. Okay. Great job doing the broadcast there. That was her 20th broadcast. All right, let's keep going. Okay, this is a quick view of our global expansion in TBC. This was Mr. Darren Hayward's 207th broadcast. And guess what, folks? He'll be doing a broadcast today, I'm sure. He has 30 more broadcasts. He'll be at that number at 300 himself. Excellent job he's doing on his broadcast. Great job. And yesterday, I'm going to tell you something. Admin had my 351st broadcast up before I even, less than 8 hours. Before I went to sleep last night, it was already up in the blog. Okay? This was my 351st broadcast. It says Stephen Covey broadcast comes an hour early because I did my broadcast an hour early yesterday, as a lot of you already know that. Thank you, admin, for featuring me again. And this is Mr. Pritam Kumar. Folks, they are actually, he's traveling to several states, to several states in India and launching a quick mall coupon. So that it's a coupon book that they can use in their mall that can be used for partial TBC and partial their fiat currency in India. I'm telling you that is amazing, amazing, amazing. And in this video, which I'll play just a little bit, you can't hear it, but I'll play it.
Hello,
but
I am from India, Kapil Mishra.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna just stop that right there. This is our man in India. He's explaining how they're using that coupon, that quick mall coupon for the good. He described. He showed you some of the good. There's some of the goods there that's actually you can purchase with that coupon. Okay, it's a great idea where they're using where you can use that coupon for different merchants in their mall. Excellent, excellent. I tell you, Pratam Kumar and his leaders are doing an awesome job in the country of India. Wow. They're launching a quick mall coupon. Wow. And here's another one that talks about it here. Quick mall coupon promotion adds 40 grains of TBC. And this is another one. I just play this a little bit. You may not hear it, but I'll play it anyway.
Hello to all my brothers and sisters. Once again, a couple of minutes back, we have done the 40 grains of gold pin for $100, and my brother also enjoyed the coupon privilege. So this is a big time again. The success stories on the 40 grains of gold equivalent to the $100. At this moment, also, my brother have LinkedIn how he will be entering his package will be collecting transactions on the 40 grams of gold equivalent to the $100. At the same time, he will be entering his privilege. We accept TBC and Bitcoin bundles as a shopping coupon. And this is actually from our e-commerce website, big.in, and the package is near around 10,000 rupees. And the sum the value will be collecting or prices to the shopping process also. So per month, and the entire person who is being part of the TBC community who is looking about all the new joinable persons who are doing the things that information or the goods and services or household package also. So we have a 10 model, and the package amount is 10,000 rupees, and this is what this 10,000 rupees is almost equivalent for one TBC, and that will become as investment source. So big time opportunity for all of us. We have targeted to this 1 million type of members very soon, and with this type of promotion of the Supreme or something like that, and this will be as expansion for the same time. So Mr. and brother, looking how brothers and sisters worldwide, with the success of the reach location India, we have a opportunity, and now I get agreements to become now I'm involved in the become and as soon as I'm involved, I get this over. Something.
Folks, as I stated before, y'all may have forgotten. I have mentioned several times in my broadcast that you cannot hear the sound of these videos from my computer. I'm sorry, but that's the way it has to be from where my end. So at least I'm going to show you the video, and I'm actually kind of narrating, telling you what's really happening. And basically, in this video, he was just describing the quick mall coupon and how it will be used, and how they're using TBC 40 grains of gold to purchase the coupons. Okay, our coupon book. All righty. I'm sorry, folks, but it's the technology from my computer. I just can't play it loud enough for y'all to hear it. But you can always go to the blog to hear it for yourself. Okay. All righty. Okay. Let's keep going here. And this is another one where new smartphones for 30% TBC and 70% of their cash in India was used, folks. And I'm not going to play that one, but that's basically in this video, Mr. Pritam Kumar is showing how a phone, it looked like it's an Android phone that would be used. And he kind of describes the phone a little bit from the box. So y'all need to go to the blog.thebillioncoin.info to watch this video. They're talking, wow, they're doing a lot about this. There's a lot going on with this coupon promotion. Wow. This is another one with coupon promotion of the Quit Mall and expansion of the community members in TBC. They're expanding the members of TBC by using this coupon mall book. I think this was Randy's. Let me see. Was this Randy? Yeah. Let me stop here. Yeah, this was Randy Wilson's 210th live video. He did his 211th, I believe, today, and he did a really good job with that. He just went over a lot of the people, how talked about a lot of how TBC has joined us all around the world. He says, "Do you think your bank really cares about you?" And that's a great video. I hope y'all saw it. Okay, now I'm going to come out this broadcast just a little bit to talk to you a little bit. Hold on just a minute. Okay, folks. And I apologize to all of you that I just can't, you can't hear these videos when I play them. But all of y'all TBCians, y'all know y'all probably have already seen them, or you can always go to the blog and play these videos, which you should be doing if you are a what? A student of the blog. Like I always say, just don't read the blog, be a student of the blog. And if you're a true student of the blog, you will go to the blog every single day, sometimes maybe 2 or 3 times a day, because sometimes they're updating. Now, my broadcast from yesterday, 2:51, was up before this day even came. This day even came. So that's the situation. Okay. All right. So hold on just a moment, you all. I may have an emergency right here. I'll be just back, okay? Just stay with me, okay? I had to stop my broadcast. I thought something wrong. I'm sorry, you all. I'm sorry, I'm back. And I thought it was an emergency because my sister don't usually call me during my broadcast, but her phone was dialing in her pocketbook by mistake, calling me. You know how sometimes things push a button on a cell phone and make it come like a self-call a person? But that just happened. Okay. All right. Okay. But anyway, what I want to talk about is this. You know, the technology that we're under right now, and how the evolution has changed. Because you remember a time when we were just farmers, that we were just, and they still got farmers out now, but there was a big period of time where a lot of people were doing a lot of farming and cattle and all that kind of thing, which still exists. Then all of a sudden we came through an industrialized age where a lot of factories, which are still factories exist, but a lot of factories were a lot of machinery, a lot of things, and which created a lot of jobs for men and women. But as evolution, and it's still changing, as we change and go forward, we're seeing that big word that begins with an A, and it's called automation. And the sad part of this is, there's a sad part of this is. It's a great thing, but then there's a sad part. The sad part of it is putting your physical stores out of business. Like we have a thing worldwide called Amazon, and it's putting your physical store, some of your physical stores out of business, because the owners of these stores are saying, well, guess what? I can do the same. I can have the same business online. I can still I can, without having a lot of workforce, which means what? That means, guess what? There are humans out of jobs. So you see massive layoffs that's happening. It's happening here in the United States. I'm sure it may be happening in other countries. You see people getting laid off. Or if the business closed their physical store or building or factory, then that means people don't have any jobs. So how are these people to be able to feed themselves and their families? How can they have a shelter over their head? How can they have possible something to drive from go to place to place? So what I'm saying here is this. So what I'm saying is this. We simply have to get plugged in more and more and more in our billion coin. Because if you're asleep, and see, a lot of people are walking sleeping, because they're not paying attention to what's going on around them. And so what's happening is, if you're working each day, guess what? That employment, that job that you call it, may not be there for you. So you can't depend on jobs like you used to. You can't depend on employment like you used to. Now, if you are in medicine, like my loved one is, if you are in technology and information technology, or it's probably jobs galore for you. But if you're in factories, not necessarily so. You know, the transportation jobs are pretty much taken up because people won't give up on their jobs because that's their livelihood. But you have other options now. You have online businesses that you can make not thousands of dollars per month. Even there, I know people, personally know people making thousands and thousands per week here in the United States and other parts of the world. And that's what we do. My loved one and I, we're building multiple streams of income so we can help people abroad. We're just not using, TBC is one of them, sure, is a huge. But I'm saying, for all those people who's getting laid off and don't have jobs, don't you think we should be reaching out to those people? Because guess what? They don't know the Billion Coin exists. They don't even know it exists. So what is our job to do? We have to do what? We have to show them what this opportunity is, how you get involved in it. And how do we do that? The first thing we do, as when they express interest and want to get involved, we introduce them to the gift, the free gift first, of 25,000 cookies. And we'll explain to them what the cookies is as a point. So we'll explain it all to them. If you know all these things, and how do you learn these things? By our blog and your Crinkle Cash back office. If you know those things, you can educate anyone coming on board. So what I'm getting at today, folks, we at a time where automation is getting more prevalent all along. What I'm saying is, you're not going to need humans in these jobs. When, the baby boom was like me and some people here on this chat area. Some of us have already retired. I'm retired. But I'm telling you something. People that's on the workforce around the world, automation is going to put you out of your jobs if you don't find other ways to make income. And what better way that we talk about here in the Billion Coin on how to make cash flow, folks. We teach people the system, the cash flow system, so they can make cash flow for themselves and their family. And we teach every person that come into TBC the same system. If TBC was gone and admin just walked away, we have everything in place to be successful and build our community to 1 billion members. But we know admin is not going to do that at this time. We don't know if the admin ever planned to do that. It's just a statement. But what I'm saying to you is that automation is a great thing, but at the same time, that means you can have something working for you. You can institute something to make it work for you while you are gone and you still making income. In the Amazon warehouses, they have robots. Robots are doing work for you. You can't stop these things from happening, but it's what you can do is to get yourself plugged in something that can make you income, like make you cash flow, like here in the Billion Coin, or maybe another online business as well. This is not my sole. This will not be our sole source of income. This is other parts of income that can come to be. But I'm just telling you that if some of the people out here don't open their eyes, and some of them could be members of the Billion Coin, about what's happening around them, and why do you think admin put those videos that don't necessarily pertain to TBC, but what's going on around us, that may just take charge of us if we don't do something about it? And we are building this thing, our own economy and our own community in a private society like TBC. It's a wonderful thing. It has joined so many people together. So many people together, where we may not have known each other any other time in our lives. And thank God for admin to bring this wonderful opportunity called the Billion Coin, so we can continue to work and build. What I love is we got all type of cultures, everything all over the world that we can communicate. We got some people here on this chat room that can speak multiple languages. Like I think Christine Tangway can speak about 2 or 3 languages. And some of the Bangladesh people probably can. I know my loved one, my wife, she can speak different dialects of Tagalog, and because she's originally from the Philippines. But I'm just telling you this. Automation is a great thing, but don't let it move you out of your livelihood that can take care of your family. Because if you let it move you out of a job, you got to find something to fall back on. So why not try the Billion Coin, for example? Why not try that? Don't you know you earn income every time you do a transaction with someone? Okay? Every time someone come on to our community, you can make some income. Okay? So what I was wanting to talk about today was how, and I've been talking about this week, how things are changing, over how evolution is changing things. And this thing of automation is moving forward, fast steam ahead, and you're not going to need a whole lot of people. Automation means you're doing something once and it just keep going on and again. It's almost like that thing called residual income. You do something once and it just keeps going on and on and on again. Keeps coming, keeps doing it. You set some in place to do whatever you wanted to do, then let whatever you did take over, and you just walk away. Instead of you being there at 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. So we got to find solution to help a lot of poor people, people that's in poverty. We want to, I've also said so many times, want to uplift humanity in the way that we should live with abundance. So let us make sure that we keep sending the right messages out there when we do our broadcast. Because you never know who's watching your broadcast. And because a person like me that's on the blog practically every day, and Darren Haywood and a few other people here on this blog post, we have to make sure when we say something, we have to know what we're talking about. And when I speak to you like this, I'm not speaking based on things that I think is happening. I'm speaking on things that I have studied. I study cryptocurrency on a daily basis, folks. And if people don't get on that bandwagon, oh my God! If people don't get on that evolution, Well, our coin is digital currency. It just is just an abundance-based cryptocurrency, which is digital currency. It's not going anywhere, folks. The politicians and the powers that be and whoever that got so much fiat money, they better go with the times. We got a lot of old people, really old people with old thinking as politicians, that even our president. We need young minds that believe on changing things for the better, believe on working together. This president we have try to restrict people from coming to our country. That's one of the biggest reasons why people didn't be able to get visas to come into our cruise here in this country. He's a big reason why that's so. Why you have a lot of difficulty getting visas in your country. Something he set in force when he became president. And our highest court, Supreme Court, stepped down and approved it. I don't want to talk about that president because I didn't vote for him, and I hope he only got one term. That's all I got to say. I'm not even going to say his name. I'm not going to get on that bag when talking about that. All I can say is this. We have to keep moving forward. We can't stop now. In fact, we got to move forward faster. Okay? All right, now I want to recognize Mr. Farhan. I believe he's here. Mr. Farhan, you want to come in, sir? Just unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Thanks for giving me a chance here, sir. 350 live broadcasting.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I have a question. How to live broadcasting in Join Me app?
Great. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. TBC is a great purpose of all over the world. We are not secret. We are open, sir.
That's right. We're all over the world. We're all over the world. All over the world together. And the great thing is, Farhan, if it wasn't for TBC, you wouldn't know me. I wouldn't know you, you know? And look at how it has unified all of us. And that's what I love about TBC. It unifies people from all over the world. And I've met so many great people from your country of Bangladesh, you know? Just wonderful, wonderful.
We're enjoying TBC platform.
That's right. It's all about our platform, right? The TBC platform. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, folks. Let's just keep pushing forward and working together to get to our billion members, so we can use our coin for goods and services, and share this wealth that we have with people that's in poverty, and get this and eradicate poverty worldwide. That's what we want to do. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Farhan, for coming on. Thank you. Okay. Anybody got any questions in our chat area? Anybody at all? Anyone? ATM Irene said, and you're right, sister. You know, we need 7 flows of income. You're right. You're right. Absolutely right about that. We need multiple streams of income. She said 7 flow. Listen, you almost hit it right on the head. Let me let y'all know something. This is a little tidbit of information, side information. Do y'all know that multimillionaires, they have 10, get this, 10, maybe 20 or more sources of income? Did you hear what I just said? Do you know multimillionaires have 10 or more streams of income? Folks, all I got to say to you is this. I'm speaking to the working people when I say this, really. Don't let automation move you right out of a job. Be focusing on something that can produce more income for you, like the Billion Coin or anything else out there, that other online businesses, because there's some great things going on out here that can help people to get income. And use TBC as a cash flow system, not a cash out system. Folks, if we was a cash out system, we wouldn't even, TBC wouldn't even exist by now, because we got such greedy people, a scarcity mindset people out here, even some of our members. Because think about those members that are always creating another agenda and trying to use TBC like they want to, instead of what they signed up for under our agreement. All of us signed an agreement when we came into TBC to follow the system. But we got those members that want to keep putting on Facebook and other groups, making groups trying to exchange TBC for BTC, which is Bitcoin. Like I said, I think I mentioned about a week ago, I had somebody message me that had about $1,000 US dollars worth of, they were another country, $1,000 it's equal to about $1,000 US dollars. A scam. Somebody took that person's money, and you never hear from them no more. So don't fall for the scams out there, folks. I mean, admin has posted things like that before. I've said it. Other leaders have said it. Don't fall for it. Okay. All right, folks. I think I'm done for today. Thank you all for being here. All that came up. Like I said, thank you for responding and going to my actual. And see, the great thing is, a lot of you that press the bell underneath my when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, that will notify you up to 30 minutes before I start. And just think, I wasn't able to send anybody any links today, like reminder links. And I'm not going to be doing it every day anyway, but I didn't do it at all today because I couldn't, because Facebook is having some problems. They're doing some, well, it's not problems, they're updating, making some updates. So if you can't post in any groups, that's the I don't think it's worldwide. I think it's just in certain locations. I know it's in certain locations in the United States. I don't think it's all United States, and certain areas of Canada. So I don't know whether you have that problem in your side of the world with Facebook posting, making posts and whatever. Okay. All right. Thank you all for being here. Thank you everybody that's in my chat area. Everybody that joined me today for my broadcast. And my loved one, thank you so much for being here. I really need to talk to you. It's important. And Miss Kayla and Kaylin Butterball, thank you for being here and watching me like you always do. All right. Thank you so much. Love you all. Peace, everybody.